What up YouTube, Topaz Jace back for another review, and this one is that Cardi B Invasion of Privacy, and we're just not going to see eye to eye on this one, man. And the reason being is because everybody wants Cardi B to win so much that they're blinded by the quality of music that she actually delivers. And don't get me twisted, I want to see Cardi B win, and she is winning, as this album has gone gold within 24 hours, which almost unheard of right there, man. And I'm tip my cap off to her, man. She's definitely doing her thing. But reality is this: people want her to win so bad because you've been watching her since Love and Hip Hop. You've been hoping that she would blow up, and as things begun to go in that direction, especially with Bodak Yellow, people have gotten super proud of her to the point that you're really not paying attention to the quality level of music that she's delivering. It really doesn't even matter to this point. Anything that she drops, people are going to rock with. But me personally, I'm not all that tied into her as an individual. I'm more focused on the music, and I'm here to tell you that it's not that good of an album, and that's why I'm giving this one the red light. I mean, look at the raw hype behind Cardi B. She is easily the hottest MC in the game right now. And then of the bloodline that she's coming from, you should expect greatness out of this album, because you trace her all the way back. It started with Little Kim, which Foxy Brown was right there in that generation and such with Little Kim. But then the baton got passed to Trina. And then the baton from Trina got passed to Nicki Minaj. And now Cardi B is running with it, man. Now, whether you believe that Cardi B came through and straight took it from Nicki Minaj, or you believe that Nicki Minaj has gone on to the pop realm and all of that, so she really wasn't holding on to it anyway, it doesn't matter. Cardi B got it, and she's running with it. With all of this combined, man, you see how the level of difficulty of her to actually put out an album that people will actually rock with musically, it becomes all that much more difficult because the anticipation is amazing. But yet, if you want to get a better understanding of how I felt about this whole album, man, you go back and look at other reviews that I've had for that Drip, for that Body of Cardi, and that Bodak Yellow track. But let's go ahead and break this joint on down, man, with my favorite song, which there's only one of them, man, and it's that Get Up 10, which happens to be the intro to this project. But there is nothing that anybody could tell me that this isn't just the female version of Dreams and Nightmares from Meek Mill as the intro from one of Meek Mill's projects, man, because it's doing the same exact thing all the way through. Now, there are certain aspects of the track that I definitely did like how she's giving the history of how she used to strip right across from the school that she went to and all of that, man. And then she started talking about the pressure of being successful because she's the only one on her family that came up with any kind of money and everything is on her shoulders. I like that, but then on top of that, she was being a bit lyrical with it. On how she's saying that she's real, the only thing that's fake about her is the boobs, which I found that as comical, boy. And then how she also said that every day she's going out like it's prom night, pretty much just saying that she's flossing heavy every single day when it comes to dressing and all that. These are all pretty cool, like it comes off as a solid song, but this is something that Cardi B does rather consistently, man, because she doesn't have her own unique sound, so she's taking from other people's sounds and doing her own variations of that, man. And it's cool at sometimes, other times not so much. Like take that Brickin' Head, where this ain't nothing but the female version of Chicken Head from Project Pat, which I'm a Project Pat fan from back in the day, man. Not so much from the Chicken Head song and all that, but off that album there was a few songs up off of it. But yet, here's the thing. I liked Bodak Yellow because it was not the female version of what Kodak Black did. They took the song, flipped it, and did it way better than what Kodak Black could ever have done with it. While this particular song, all it is a female version of Chicken Head, in which that takes away from all of the quality of it. At Best Life with Chance the Rapper on it, there's nothing you can do to tell me that this isn't just a Chance the Rapper song that Cardi B just has two verses on. Because again, she doesn't have her own unique sound. But yet this song isn't as interesting when it comes to the writing here, because what she's overtly talking about is how she's the same person that she was before the money, but now she got the money and she's continually trying to push for success, which that's all cool, but that's nothing unique and different. And I kind of wish she would have went in the direction of what Chance was doing on the hook, or how he's talking about, okay, I turned all my L's into lessons and stuff, man. But instead she did more of a lyrical showcase where she said, you're like cats and rats at the same time like it's Tom and Jerry, which I'm editing that all the way. A song that I found to be really well done was that Through Your Phone, in which I haven't come across many writers to actually write a song like this. I may be mistaken, it's just not coming to me right now. Well, what she's talking about is how she's going through a dude's phone and finding all of these things that she didn't want to see, where he got like a bunch of women sending nude pictures and she's taking these nude pictures and posting them on the gram. How she's seeing the group text with this dude and his homies that she thought was cool or whatever, but yet they all know that they got multiple women and all of that stuff, and they're not going to drop a dime to her. And then she goes off on a whole murderous intent tangent and such, man. And this is why, guys, you gotta keep your phones on lock regardless. If you're dating somebody, man, you never let anybody know your password, because these things go down bad. It was well written, man. I just didn't like the production overall on that. It really took away from the song. And the last song that I definitely want to talk about was that I Do with SZA on there. The reason for that is that it's symbolic of the vast majority of this album, because it's super dry. It definitely has its moments lyrically. But Cardi B is saying that her sex is so good that she screams her own name when she's having sex, which that was pretty cool, but yet the production was so super dry and nothing about it really came together into a quality song. And I already know people are going to say there's far worse out there than what Cardi B is out there doing and such, man. I'm just hating and all of this nonsense. But here's the thing. I know there are far worse out there, but how hot she is, how much she means to a whole bunch of other people, man, the bar gets risen so high because of that. So you got to really be focusing in on the quality music, you dig? And that's overall why I'm giving this joint a 5 out of 10. Definitely go out there and peep it, but it's really not much more than that.